Hello. Happy Tuesday. Also, holiday week. But I grew incredibly behind today. I had the big sleepies. No worries, Dr. Manti. It's good to see you.
Congratulations! Your name will be recorded in the Hall of Legends for all to see.
Oh, I didn't show up properly to do that. Let me try again. Troubleshooting.
Congratulations! Your name will be recorded in the Hall of Legends for all to see.
Okay, cool. It worked that time. Excellent. I don't know why it didn't work. I guess it just needed a cache refresh. Anywho, as we all know, this week is holiday weekend for the United States. So, not weekend, but week. So, going to get as much tombstone finishing as I can, as I'll have a lot of cleaning I still need to do. The body was not kind last week, so I got some kitchen up to do. Because of prep, I still haven't decided if we're doing stream on Friday or not, which means I can't really commit to the bit of whether or not joke of Black Friday sub deal type deal. So I'll have to aim for some sort of like joking Cyber Monday type deal, despite the fact that we know there's not like as much of a deal these days in terms of those kinds of sales, which I feel like just kind of fits in with the bit of it all. But that's just real quick. Let me make sure that it is working smoothly. Yes. Still trying to figure out this whole like YouTube side of streaming thing from multi-streams things. I still need to set up possibly like the TikTok thing just to kind of further push it out there. I haven't looked at my manga. What is Storm Crown, Crystalline Conflict, which we could do. Triple Triad we could also do. I'm gonna wait for Upcarnus to do more of this. I think we could really knock it out together. But I don't really want to start off with a Crystalline Conflict right now. So let's throw myself into some dungeons, see if we can get some of those. And I have it set join party in progress. That way we can help people that need it. Also, like, could do main scenario. We can start off with main scenario. It's the longest. And it's technically probably going to be a dungeon. I don't mind it too much. Oh shoot, it's a fight. Wild. Oh. For a second I thought maybe it was like legit newbie. It could be, but... I also remember the fact that technically I could attempt to find a group for the first raid. Savage. Be maybe about getting like a coffer there. I don't know when Upcarnus is going to join me though, so I don't want to be like been effectively grinding for gear while he's waiting. I would rather save that for get this before? Nope. I'd rather save that for when I know he's not going to be able to join for a hot minute. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, do I have this? Okay. The main thing will be tombstone grinding today. Along with the weeklies. Hi, Nikki. I hope you're doing good. Happy holiday week. Do you have any plans? I'm just working on doing some grinding for the Mog tokens and also just in general. Tokens for the week. Tomes. Ah, Beans, you have work? Rude. I know a lot of people are having Friday off, at least. I know Upcarnus found out that our place that picks up our garbage and recycling and whatnot, they're gonna have Friday off. Thursday off but not Friday, rude. Give Nikki free holiday pay for Friday off as well. No one shows up, I guess. What happens if no one shows up? didn't move. Okay, fine. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't blame anyone that didn't want to go in like right after a holiday, but also like, you know, some places do require it to make sure that they get the holiday pay. Yeah, along with Friday not being a paid holiday too, like, depending on how much that hurts you financially. Yeah, what I mean is that one of the places I used to work for used to have it to where they would give you holiday pay, but the caveat to making sure you effectively got the holiday pay was that you had to show up for before and after like your very next like scheduled shift. So in this case, say you're scheduled to work Friday, you would then be required to show up your scheduled shift before Thanksgiving and then Friday. Otherwise, you would not get your holiday pay. I know not all places do that. I don't know how many places actually implement that, but that was the way it was for one of the previous places I worked for.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
Hopefully that makes sense.
Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you. Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
I always forget that, like, I've seen this so many times, so technically I don't need to let them talk and I can also talk.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabine.
I got to put together kitchen island yesterday, so now we have a kitchen island in our kitchen. I did need to run out though to get stuff to basically seal the wood parts of it. So that is probably going to be a project for tomorrow, because the sealant I got requires it to like sit on for 6 hours and then reapplying it, so
the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
What have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
I did do our Thanksgiving Day shopping yesterday as well. So we got our turkey. It is still very frozen in the fridge, but I can always throw it into some sort of water bath to help with its defrost process when it comes time to it. Friday is when I'll need to spatchcock it, so fingers crossed it pans out. I'm pretty sure we got everything we're going to make though, so I don't think need to make any more trips to the store. But I am gonna double check tomorrow.
This was not my intention.
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
Like how you can't see my face in this cutscene because my staff is covering it.
Let us find the answer together.
Yeah, basically. Hello. Feeling good. Whoops. I did the accidental rude thing of being the one to pull when I should not be the one pulling. What's on the right side next? They were good. There we go. Got him. much as I know this fight, I also that means skipping corners. I haven't died on this fight, but if I was to die on this fight, that would be embarrassing. No worries, have a good one. Yourself and bye. It. It only gives 3. That is fair. Want me to wait for you or head into another one? Okie dokie. No worries. Head over to the gold saucer. I don't remember what stuff gives. Should check. One. Could be an even chances this could be a 1 free, so good. Not. I still got a little more than what I had revealed, so works out. This. I guess all days. Really don't really need this either. Cool. Alright. I've only done main scenario, so we can head into probably our usual routine of alliance, raids, trials, so on and so forth. I don't know what you have for your weekly, but I do have doing a match on Crystalline Conflict this week. And that's fair. Last one. Go. Not the one that gives tokens, but this will work. Also last year. Do not have a file. Someone in the chat is low-key bitching about this coming up, and it's just like, it's not that bad. Like, unlock more raids, and it's just like a lot of people already voiced that they're in still the 50s range. Now everyone's making jokes about like other. I implore you to get a Snickers or whatever. Started a joke of like, if you haven't taken turkey out of the freezer, time to panic. Some people were like, joke's on you, I'm Canadian. Basically initiating to the entire raid that we are together. Time for ramen. Oops. Untarget from the main target. PNG12. Hope we're doing good. Oops. Corrupt. Where are you? Oh, they're free, never mind. Just got back from a kid's birthday party. Hopefully it was alright. Hopefully the cake was yummy if you got to have cake. Are you kids so fast and have so much energy? Excellent question. Probably because their body has not yet implemented the rest of adult functionalities. It's in the area the kids you. That is fair. Oh. Surprised that person lived. Read all of these. Doing all right. Having a tired day for sure. I worked out yesterday, did our turkey day shopping, and me and Upcarnus put together our kitchen island. Two advantage. Yeah. Got all the goods. Oh yeah, I also got a confirmation that my passport application was approved, and I should, in theory, get it by the end of the month / the beginning of next month. Because email said the 30th, but the tracking number is saying December 1st. So I will, for surezies, in January, be able to get into Canada without any issues. Oh, don't pull. In January, Montreal, Toronto is having a Pokemon regional? Toronto, sorry.
Yeah. Can I hold off first? You're saying Montreal.
They're rude, that's not how that works. So yeah, in January, me and Upcurrents will be in Toronto. I have never been, so I am excited. Yeah. I think it will be. Oh, that person. Yeah, they didn't die, but they took a lot of damage. Grabs. Stuff to break down. Now that it has gotten officially approved, I should probably what stuff will be around the venue. If there's anything that catches my fancy. Wait. got much more than that. As my watch yells at me, it's just like, it's 2 hours to bedtime, which is not the case. Charge your watch now so you can track your sleep. My bedtime's not in 2 hours. That is fair. The only person I can think of played from Void is Viz. Right, Carmel live in Canada? Crazy. Not gonna ask anyone to dox themselves, so just to like meet up. Yeah, 11 p.m. bedtime is wild for my watch to assume. Especially for the fact that I took a big nap today. Got up, did therapy. Could barely stay awake afterwards, so I went and laid down for a couple more hours. Wow. Wow. What? A DPS and both of our tanks left. Yes, replace our tanks and DPS. Therapy nap was good. My therapist can be pretty awesome. don't know what therapy will look like for December, but I do know that we are coming up to the new year. Apparently the work is going to be changing the health insurance, so I'll have a different health insurance for the next upcoming year, and hopefully that won't be too bad with trying to switch everything over. Well, at least we have 2 tanks for this. Close, and I guess we only have 1 melee, but will be the kind of spookier pull. hopefully him being on that won't be a problem. It's okay. I can't remember if it takes all of them before he tries to take it, or... Oh well. Got it. Gonna give it to the red man that was helping to basically, like, take over the mechanic. Hi, Val. Hope you're doing good. Being the right and I keep forgetting. So tired after work. Oh no. I hope you're able to get some good rest. Feel a little bit better. Hello, Lurky. That is entirely valid. Do what you do to be able to relax. Hear that Kyo's birthday is coming up. Also reminds me, I have the commands, other mods. I should do that. They're taking one of them left so quickly. What's wrong? Why not? We're gonna break them down. Get some leveling. Come on. That one's difficult. I got some for it. Alright. Do we want to do any dungeons before frontline, or? Let's do a dungeon then. So I completely missed the cat sparkle. PNGtuber. you ahead of the Viper. Surprise. They're here. Cool. Protection for newbie. Oh, there you go. I tried.
What is this vile presence I sense?
Time to grab gear for D.
Horde draweth near. Be on
Fine. really sucked. Just in time. We've been watching a lot of Blood on the Clock Tower stuff because our main channel for it, No Rules Bard, has been doing a lot lately. It does make me playing it at times.
People.
We just need people.
Even that many. Have no problem running. I'm running. It's people when I say it.
I don't even know if it came up well on mic. They are new.
Yes, but also, like, I was Piper. God, like, never just.
I feel like you have a pretty good grasp of what a DPS role would entail.
Yeah, because I read my abilities.
Have you considered that other people possibly have not?
And they do it.
Feeling it out.
Not that.
I don't know what the other person is doing.
That's basically just saying, when I was saying, hey, have you thought about vibe coding? Yes, I just made a comparison. Nope, I don't feel sorry for it.
Doesn't that hurt your soul though a little bit?
Nope. Because I'm saying I don't vibe code.
I know, but like I think I meant to the question a different way than what was actually.
I think I understand. Basically the idea going into a class about me. I think it is. And if a party manager says they coded something, I'm gonna go, no, you didn't. Unless they said that they, let's how you have explicit that they have coding capabilities.
Yeah, like I just think of all the stuff you've had to like work on these last couple of days. I know that's not like coding per se, just okay. I thought that was back end work.
I mean, that's so coding.
That's fair. I don't even know how many people we have left in the Discord. I have not poked my head in there in a hot minute. In terms of like bodies.
Nine or 10.
Jacket. Maybe I could put out a call out or something. at least finish my combo there. I don't know if they know what mechanics to be looking for.
Probably don't recognize the universal here, mechanic of pretty sure they don't have their as far as I know.
That is entirely possible.
Yeah. He's great. Pretty sure they actually get that we fired or
And yet there was a whole like group of people that decided that you could just watch the cutscenes in your own time effectively. Or basically like, don't read it now, like hurry the fuck up. Whoops. That was my bad. I give it to the bard. Don't think I got that. Oh wait, no, those are people. Get the. I went. Someone else. Will stay as long as it takes to attempt to get something for it on the day otherwise. Also, like, even though, like, stuff is listed in terms of age, that unfortunately doesn't always stop kids from, going there anyway. just waiting for this person to roll on this and then get at them. There we go. Where'd it go? Also, I can just desync it. I keep those pants. Debating. But go into, I guess, level cap dungeon. That will be the
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
apparently Cloverpit
Have you
was
heard? Princess Fiona is here.
put into crowd control, and now it's out of early access. I am intrigued. What could they do to make that a crowd control thing? Be like money or something. Upgrades. Death. Higher or lower quotas, maybe. I'll have to take a look at that. I was thinking about doing some sort of crowd control for, like, holidays. Cloverpit. The pixel game that we streamed a little bit of, which was, you doing the slot machines.
Your smile means all is right with me.
If I smile, it is because you all smile
Yeah.
for me.
It's all good. We basically did a little bit on the channel and then a whole lot offline. Hello? There we go. Looks like the new Resident Evil 4 is also on that list, so that is interesting. I imagine the original Resident Evil 4 is probably on there. Maybe it's a lot of kind of copy-paste. I could be wrong though. Definitely something for me to look into for the holidays. I definitely know I want to do the usual cookie decorating at some point in December. Probably need to update my cookie list from last year. Fire. Buster.
You are my people, and I will protect you. The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
There isn't much for me to run to, but at least the position down for it. both of them. I was standing to attacks there for a second. No. Here for that.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Don't know if I did that perfection time for that damage, but that one I've probably gotten fine. I don't need that, but I'll put it away just to make sure. I feel like those attacks are always spooky because it has to be trusting the other ones that are not able to communicate, that they're going to be able to move out of the way.
Fear not. You will all live on. And at the last, my final endless.
Fire detected. Initiate security protocol.
Too far to run.
sacred Earth the Queen. We can't give up. Not until keep complete.
Probably pops a little too early. Get a cartilage before. Yeah. Before he goes down. Rolled on everything. Good. It's hard to tell with the summoner being like kind of bright on the outside there. I saw the arm start to move. That's my bad.
Initiating final attack protocol.
Not too bad.
Entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
got bought by one.
Entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Well,
Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
ah. Ethereum. It's a going. Not yet, but I'm close. I haven't done my weekly stuff just yet, but almost there. Doing some roulettes to get as many homes for the week so far, at least close to cap as we can get. Because Saturday will be our Friendsgiving, so we're doing a lot of prep on Friday, and then all the cooking proper on Saturday. And then Sunday, I believe Sunday, we're probably gonna hang out with Kyo. At least if I'm remembering the timeline properly. Which I guess also means, like, not streaming Sunday either, but figure it out. Have you been able to get anything from the mug tomes yet, TRM?
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Oh, nice. A little something then. No, it's not the same as a full active sub, but at least a little something to kind of help get to experience things.
I've created new endless for you. Not all at once, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Good. I shall prepare the stage for battle.
Do the maps give log tomes? I forgot. I thought there were some weeklies. Last event that gave log tomes, but I could be wrong.
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Yeah. I have not spent a lot of time in the gold saucer today, but probably could take the tank buster as is, but would rather not risk it.
Overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose.
I know there's an area that's specific to Mog, and there's some drops that are hard to get normally, so I should, in theory, make some sort of a list for myself to see what's important for me personally to grab from the Mog Tome event before it is gone.
Sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
I know I generally like being able to get the exclusive for the event, and then whatever mounts I'm able to grab, but trying to also be a little better about grabbing triple triad cards.
These are loyal executioners.
Let's
They shall deal
not
appropriately
die.
with criminals. Your sentence is
That's-
death. How long can you tolerate?
being assigned to.
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape. Get bopped by one of them. Different or pattern. I think it's just because they died, but I cannot say for sure. I bid you continue on.
Oh, what trend are you noticing with the TRM? I have not looked closely enough to notice a trend. Interesting. So I imagine that means they're currently offering stuff that's from a point.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
So basically, it sounds like that could mean that mounts that are produced in their version variant show up in the MOG. Wonder how soon the mounts from Dawn Trail would show up in a MOG event like this. I think so. I don't think he managed to get this far with single target.
Us.
Damn.
Amalgam of memories.
I don't know, I'm not seeing their stats.
It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are
Hey,
lost
good
in
day,
senseless
12.
conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity.
You all also cute. I guess I didn't get that far back.
The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Oh, neat. It'd be a while, but it is an option. Especially with how elusive it feels like some of those mounts
Light
are.
is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
guess myself. God, grinding it out the 100 tomes for amount sounds like it's just a lot. I think for Valgramanda I have like half tomes that would be needed. But I have technically done the fight more than that. I did some on Apprentice's account to get him the weapon fresh at the time. Moved. Good time. If I can break down. Four times in 99 runs. Was that before or after they upped the drop rate for it? Haven't done a high level dungeon. So we could do a front line. That brings us. Gate just popped. I completely missed it. I heard the little jingle as we like went in. I forget that it is time-based, but it's fine. That is completely fair. I know they had upped the drop rate, but I don't know how much better it looks nowadays. Boy. I've gotten better at leaps of faith, but they are still rough. maybe? Oh, I wouldn't know specifically. Oh god, red is here. It's all of red here. I haven't done the Golbez fight on Extreme. I want to. Okay, I guess we're to go good. God damn it. Leaving. Oh, I can imagine. Like, that fight was rough the first couple of times, me going into it and learning the fight. I can't imagine, like, Extreme is really any easier. God damn it. Go to Cape. Now they're just too many people. Not enough of people on our team here. Also, I have learned though, the M5 Savage. That also feels like it's very much a intricate dance of everyone needs to be sure they're doing the right thing, or we wipe. I know that's still technically current-ish content. God. Good. Leave. Yeah. I know it's definitely not as rough as, like, first, like, time experiencing it effectively when it first dropped. From what has been told to me, it is easier, but not by much. Come on, game. We shouldn't be pushing that. At one point, I was starting to learn the spin, and God, what I space on her name, the Knight of Alexandria. But a lot of the learning parties on this data center feels like they did not stick around for very long. I don't think it was, no. I also have learned a little bit of the, I guess it's current extreme, but a lot of those learning parties also kind of disappeared real quick. Oh, gotcha. That's fair. I have not sat down and fully played through. I'm pretty sure that's Zion. But someday. I've also seen some people like play a little bit here and there, so it's not like it's a spoiler or anything like that. Guess we're stacking up. Not interested in around with that. I know that there are also like mounts you can get for getting all of the mounts from like basically a set. I don't know if that's been released technically for current set of extremes, being that Dawntrail's kind of sorta over at this point. Ah. Did it too late. Did that mess sooner. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, that makes sense. I've seen a lot of people saying that, like, basically, that's the end of Dawn Trail, so it's like, okay, maybe this is now, like, transitioning over to what the story will be. For the next one. Yeah. This. Oh. I mean, I didn't destroy it, but... ARR many horses, big horse, seventh word many birds, big bird, and had beard. Many cats, dragon. Goddamn. Go figure. Guess we're pushing red. Good time to leave. I'm pretty sure I've seen the map that you're talking about too. I thought that was like a bot mount. We got second place, that's not bad. I'll look at my profile in a second. I have quite a few gems to eventually get. Do we want to attempt a crystalline conflict? Okay. It will give me my week. Or, no, that's my mini-cog. My weekly is Storm's Crown. This series is fully finished off, so I got the glam for it. Solid in that department. We are a well-rounded team. They don't have a healer, but they have an... Oh. It'll be interesting. Nah, that's fair. PvP is not my strong suit, but I like the mounts and I like the glam that I get from it. Practically naked. I swore I had. Kinda thought they were gonna come fight us for this. God. Oh, accidentally clicked up. God. I gotta interact with the coins. Wait. Reward. Or, guess I got to get up. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Boo-da-boo. I hope game has been good. It was the last day of work for the week. Nice. weekly is Storm's Crown. What are your stuff looking like if you want to do any of them? That's fair. Do you want to do anything else together, or maybe? Okay. I go poke around at some of these gates real quick. Hispanos. The roguelike? Nice. I meant to ask what it was. That is fair. Glad you finally have a dishwasher. 1 year later. Yeah. There's some fun ones like. Oh, this one's 7. One of these are 2. Grass. Sacrifice. Love the Golbez fight. I enjoyed it. Access to. Might do some ocean fishing, maybe? Forum Vale. Does it have to be synced to be able to get through it? Doing all right. We are very tired. As in, we made our kitchen island yesterday, along with doing the store run for most of our Thanksgiving stuff. And also went to the gym and had my psychiatrist appointment. Which meant when I came to today of having my therapy appointment, basically got up the appointment, started falling asleep. So I went and laid back down for a little while longer and slept for another couple hours. Big whoops. Yeah, most of that was yesterday. That's fair. I don't know if I want to grind. That is fair. I forgot there's a pork. Ooh. I also do love getting Here's Val. Parasols. I can just craft this. Mounts. Two of which I already have. Some stuff for the house. I might do, depending on how things go. Maps here for 15. Lots of cards. That is fair and valid. Otherwise, it would be exceptionally draining to go from store to working on that after already working to have to go to sleep and wake up for the next day. Oh yeah, I actually do have 100. I just realized this. I'm gonna get the PNG 100 then. Now I'm broke. Time to go throw it into my glamour chest real quick, so I don't forget. Give it his inventory. I'm clicking. I was like, am I in the right section? I am not in the right section. There we go. Got the bun. I don't know if that came through on mic. Fine though. Of course, was turned the heat on in the living room. I also really like this. That one. Yeah, my situation is always perpetually full. I have been trying to clean it up a little bit, but to no avail. What part of what happened though was that I had go join some people with grinding for some mounts and got some pretty stuff. You have this already. Never mind. Have a good one, J12. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good food day if you end up doing anything. Oh, here it is. I got this piece. Pretty feet. Which is basically the same as this, but it's fine. The other one got is here. Which which is also pretty fun. We did it like at our current level though, so it's not that I learned how to do the fights. At some point I want to, but it was nice to be able to at least go and like get it. It's very stuff. Okay, I want to that out of the way. Take too long. I also completely forgot about the fact that we were getting a glamour chest update, which means that like all of my other classes are just gonna have a whole lot of healing. Body healing. That actually no, that is healing. This is just all of it. My problem perpetually is just that I look at something and go, oh, that looks pretty, and then I'll add it. That one looks more like fancy than pretty, but it's something. And I really like all the pieces from like this raid set, so I just kind of saving them. So like that. Also like this one, which I haven't done a whole lot with. Also, last one. Was from like. It wasn't from Shadowbringers, that would have been from Endwalker. It was okay looking. This one feels very knightly. One was alright. I definitely need to sit down and actually like go through them all again now, specifically for this reason. I do like that this one has a lot of pouches. Other raids that this one's just really big. Some of them are obviously specific jobs. Felt spot on. That is true, because then I wouldn't something like this where one's healing, one's casting, I could just keep one. Because honestly, it's not like I'm probably going to alternate colors a whole lot. So once I kind of decide the dye for it, like, what's a bad example, but better example. Like this one's purple, and I don't foresee myself ever like wanting to change it off of purple for different classes, kind of deal. All kinds of stuff even going on still now that we have Mog. I'm answering my own question. Nope, the Blunder Don't Attendant's still there. That's fair. I definitely need to go through mine. A lot of them were at one point not realizing that I was putting duplicates in the container. I do now realize that I had been, and I'm pretty sure removed all the duplicates, but I do need to double check to make sure. And a lot of them are also weapon based too. Just like a lot of white meat stuff. Like, uh-oh. You definitely tell that this was my main class. It still pretty much is, but Gunbreaker has turned into like basically a second. Going on in here. Actually, I have not looked. I have learned this one-ish, but I have not finished that. So at some point, I will need to sit down and do that. Leap of Faith. I don't really want to leave my queue for it, though. That is fair. That is also fair. Comes with the repetition of it all, which I don't mind. Jokingly, I wouldn't go through this in general if I minded repetition. Definitely need to work more on leveling up Reaper at some point. That way I have kinda true all-rounder capacity. Like a tank, healer, or any of the like main DPS roles. At least I think that would. Yeah, I also really like the fact that it is a scythe. Yeah, that would put it in all of the categories. I will work on Dark Knight or eventually. I could see that definitely being the case. I don't know why it says that this is 100 when technically it was Scholar. Not like Scholar but not change. Or Summoner. Did I accidentally get rid of my Summoner book? Hope not. Might have. Yeah, I think I accidentally got rid of my Summoner book. I will need to fix that. Nice, we have 2 DPS, or 1 DPS now watching cutscene.
Such rich, exquisite ether. My head shimmered with anticipation.
These 2 be directly fighting for aggro.
Oh no, God.
A bit of drive-by of healing for the fact that over half our team got hit on that first attack. Well, first-ish attack. This is fine. It will be nice also, thinking about it, to be bringing some of my doctor clothes into the tank rolls. Not that I particularly need them. I just have a fondness for a lot of the healing lamb. Yes. 5 out of 8 people got hit with this first triangular attack.
Gotcha.
Granted, there are, I think, a couple of newbies. How you hold up?
Oh, just had to write a quick couple of paragraphs. Quickly explain to my project manager why it's not just a simple move of a screen.
I would assume that anything in coding is never going to be just a simple thing.
Yeah, but problem is that
You feel it too.
they don't understand how complicated. It's slightly different context. I can explain it more in one two. Oh, cool. I'm already tired and burning. So much, and yet I still feel obligated to answer this
You've
because
done well.
if I don't, I have to wake up to this.
But the battle has
Unfortunately, you will still have to wake up to it, because you'll still have to wake up to an answer, probably.
Yes, but at least I don't have to go and wake up to writing multiple paragraphs.
And that's fair. Yeah, we're fine.
Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick.
You know, at one point, I was learning the fight to this on Extreme as well. Would love to go back and finish it at some point. Like, successfully beat it.
Don't underestimate me. Feel my fury. Know your place.
But I technically got hit by it. It's fine.
Can't escape the storm. I'll break your every bone.
Couple. That is fair, though. We got it done. And I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the week. But just say that as a reassurance to myself, because last week's weekly one sure did get done last night. Oh, I'm cutting this close. Next gate probably is not for 8. I don't think I even what vision were they either. I meant to check those. I've been trying to work on leveling my gatherers and crafters. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of the Cosmic. The unfortunate thing for Cosmic, though, is that it is stuck to Homeworld and Homeworld only. So, when I'm not on Homeworld, I try to go looking for the things I can't get. Okay. Go get them quick. Not that they're related to the Mog Tomes, but it's helpful for me in the long run. Yeah, that is fair. I was originally on Gilgamesh, but I was told that a bunch of people were over on Dynamis, so I moved to Dynamis. And then no one's on Dynamis. Ooh, take that map. That is fair. We have a free company house here on, well, here as in our homeworld Dynamis. So don't particularly want to be losing out on house. Especially when it makes a pretty decent sum of money for selling the fire shards, because then I can just plant the seeds and then sell the fire shards. Shouldn't. I shouldn't be using this pickaxe for kind of. Oh, I also have a lot of to equip. Hang on. I'm gonna be able to do that. No worries. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday too. And not sure what the overall plan will be for, I assume, if I remember right, Sunday, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Also threw some ideas into your Discord for birthday stuff, so fingers crossed there. Till then, see you later. Have a good night. Yeah. Such a good emote, Avant says. Definitely work on this pickaxe more. The space pickaxe. So I have a job quest at some point. I'm so behind on job quests. I definitely need to level up the gatherer jobs for being able to mine a whole lot of crystals for myself for all of my crafting endeavors. I needed to make a whole bunch of repair kits for the subs and airships, but that costs crystals along with all the other materials. Up 70 as well. They are, but so far it seems like it's pretty worth it. Right now the main thing is having to level it a whole bunch. This hat block. Basically I don't know if I like it though. Fishing is a little bit more tricky, I feel like, in terms of provision. Didn't even see what the f was. How much trouble are you? Fishing, it is. Back. I was doing a whole bunch of spear fishing for my provision for fishing. But then I tried taking a small break to work on some job quests stuff. And man, one of the job quests, it took me like over 2 hours to get it because the weather wasn't right for it to show up. And I tried using the ignoring like weather conditions, but it also needed me machine, so it was so rough. I haven't done a whole lot of the ocean fishing. That is something that the MOG has. Yeah. Let's go try an ocean fishing. See how it goes. No longer accepting crew members. Recruitment will start again in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Never mind. No ocean fishing for me. At least not tonight. Worksite gates. I did not realize. Explains why they're a little bit heftier. Get the lake. Yeah, buy some bait, but fine. I think I've only really gone through tutorial for it, and tutorial kind of let me immediately. It was a while ago that I unlocked it. Spectral, that's fair. Here. Items. Buy it. Yes. I don't know how your heart is going to be to get this fish. Wish the Wikipedia for Final Fantasy was better run. Oh yeah, what part of that grinding I got this mount. So I have this now. I didn't learn the fight, but it's fine. I guess I could have teleported to the other side because it's probably closer to that area, but it's fine. been a while since I've been here. Always be casting. That's fair. That's true for fishing as it is casting. Or yeah. Oh, I guess it's talking about this lake. The hug. Usually do the audio cues, but I don't know how big of a fish it is. I assume it's small. Ah, fine. Mostly it's fine for me because I'm just gonna deep the fish. I'm gonna get stuff from that. You as well. Oh, wait. Got one. But I'm pretty sure I need 4. Neat. Also, it's really hard to not run out of room in your bag with fishing, or really any of the gathering classes. But sometimes I'll grab stuff if I haven't like harvested or mined it before already, just so I can have that log for it, that I've gotten it. I can imagine. Yeah, and like right now I only have 3, but at one point I had 5, and I just kept getting more and having to buy more. With the fact that I have a whole lot of stuff now for spearfishing, I almost wonder if it's its own like separate tab altogether from all of this, because I imagine I'm still going to get like stuff for normal fishing and also spearfishing. So trying to have it encompass all of them feels like it's gonna make me run out of room real quick. 3? That is 3. Yeah, I can definitely get experience off of these. Glad, as someone who's further ahead, I'm not wrong for assuming that that is the case. Yeah, as you can see, mine's is pretty full up. Could I move some things around, like the teleport and the return and sprint and stuff? Probably. But then, like, I don't know where I would want to put it. And then trying to have it kind of be around for both spearfishing and regular fishing throw me off massively. Dang. Fishing. That is fair. As someone who for a very brief time tried to learn controller feels rough for me to understand. You know what, I'll finish off the rest of this bait. Might as well. That is completely fair. I enjoy playing on keyboard and mouse, but obviously there is a lot to that as well. There's definitely no right or wrong reason for it. The only thing I feel like that keyboard and mouse is slightly easier for over controller is just those quick time button mashing events. But this is purely just based off of listening to people that have had to do those on controller. Double tap archer. There's our parts. but that is fair. I didn't realize that the double tap of the L trigger or R trigger would allow for accessing another menu. Yeah, that feels like it should be a tutorial, along with a lot of other things. Like, anyone who's new to MMOs doesn't know that this lock feature is effectively going to lock not accidentally like dragging actions out of their hotbar. So anyone that goes for like maybe like clicking on them individually is going to work best for them, but then they're accidentally like moving things around or accidentally like dragging it off, dropping it into the void. Then you have to go back into your actions book to be able to re-grab it and put it back into its slot, versus just the heads up of like, hey, if you click this, it will lock it in place and you don't have to worry about it. Though I will turn this quest in and then I will wrap up one more fish, because I realized that it just hit 12 for me, and while I started stream late, probably should think about making. Alright. Not the rest of it, but that will now. I can desync all of these. Except for this one. I need them. I am probably going to be spending the next couple of days cleaning and listening to video essays while I clean. Because those things tend to go very well hand in hand. Free teleport back to New Gridania. Oh, I want it. What? Huh. Guess I read that wrong. Oh well. What an odd recommendation. Like, if you were watching them already, that's one thing. But just giving it to you, like, what feels like out of left field is just like, okay, what do you want me to do about this? As much as I'll probably need these later, I'd rather just like fish for them later if I need them. Work on getting up. Hey, that's almost in the 300s. That's not too bad. spearfishing is fun, but it's also a whole nother learning curve to it all. But hey, I got the earring. I got 23 currently. Got my weeklies taken care of. Tomes close to being capped out, so another day's worth should cap that out. It's a good session. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm not sure when next stream will be, if it'll be the Friday maybe, or if it's going to be like more of a Thursday type of situation. Just because holiday and our Friendsgiving being on Saturday. Thanks for hanging out and talking Final Fantasy XIV with me. Appreciate it. Learning things about the game that I didn't previously know about it. It's always helpful for me in the long run. We're gonna go say hi to Frost. Frost is a good beat. I have yet to actually officially welcome Frost back. I have been lurking and not making my presence known, so whoops. I will post in the Discord it would probably also be on like Blue Sky as well. So like people are able to get a know-how. I also forget the stories are still a thing for Twitch, so I can also post it on there. But Discord's usually the best place for it in case I happen to forget to post on any other platform or anything like that. So there is that. It looks like Frost is working still on Twilight Princess. I say still as if like it's a randomizer and it should be done already. I'm just used to dance doing randomizers for it. Frost is doing a very normal playthrough of Twilight Princess and is on second part. I will see you over there and have a good holiday.